Joe here with the RideShare Guy, and today we're going to go over the Lyft driver app basic functions and settings. So this is what the driver app will look like when you open it. If you select that top right bell icon, this is where you may see any notifications from Lyft. Now if I slide that middle bar up, I can see my Lyft rewards status. I can also see the demand forecast there. There's also a way to see scheduled rides from here as well. And if I scroll down, I can see there's a high demand predicted message. There's also a suggested scheduled ride for me, some other high demand predicted events, and then there's also the opportunity planner at the bottom. We'll slide that down. Now if we select that bottom right toggle, this is where you have driving preferences. At the top, there's the location filters. If I select head to destination, this is destination mode, and I can search for an address or I can select any one of those saved addresses. You can also adjust the drop-off area from small to medium to large. And if I do select set filter, I'll go online and in destination mode immediately. There's also the arrive on time location filter. This is where you can go into destination mode and select a specific time that you want to arrive at your destination. There's also the stay within area filter. This is where you can select a radius, and both the pickup and drop-off location of any request will be within that radius. And you can slide this radius anywhere from 5 to 30 miles. Also, there's your ride preferences. If we select ride types, this is where you can select which ride types you want to be available for. My vehicle only qualifies for basic Lyft rides. Also, if we select queued rides, this is where you can choose your preference on back-to-back rides, which are rides that you receive when you're in your current ride. You can set it to auto accept, which will just automatically accept those rides, or you can select manual accept, which means you will have to actively accept that ride if you want it. Also, there's that ride switches preference. While driving to pick up a passenger, you may be switched automatically to a different ride if you have this on, and we recommend that you just turn this off. Also, there's the wait times area. This is where you can see on the map typical wait times for rides at your current time. And there's also the gas discounts area. This is where you can see certain gas stations that will offer discounts via the Upside app. And if you are interested in saving money on gas, we do recommend the Upside app, and we have our referral link in the description. Alright, if we select that top middle dollar amount, this will take you to the earnings view. And if you select see weekly breakdown, this is where you can see a weekly breakdown of your earnings. Also at the bottom, if you want to, you can download a weekly summary. You can see your payout history. You can see your rate card or get help from here. There's also that cash out button. This is Express Pay, where you can cash out your earnings at any time that you'd like, but there's an 85-cent fee attached to every single one of these cash outs. Also, if we select see all activity, this is where you can see all the rides that you've given and look at them individually. If we select one, this is where I can see all the information on a particular ride. Also, in terms of earnings, if you'd like to earn more, we do recommend the Solo app, and our referral link will be in the description. We'll close out of the earnings screen. Now we'll select that top left toggle. Here's where you have a lot of options. You'll see your profile picture at the top, your name, your vehicle will be listed. You'll also see your driver reward status. If you select view as a rider, this is where you can see what the passenger will see when they're matched with you. Also at the top there, you can see the total amount of rides you've given on Lyft, your current rating, and how many years you've driven for Lyft. Then under that more ways to earn section, there's that scheduled rides option. Here's where you can see all the scheduled rides available, and if you select one, this is where you can reserve that particular ride if you want to. And at the top there, there's a lot of toggles where you can select which date, time, the drop-off location, and filter if it's an airport drop-off or not. There's also the refer a driver area. This is where you can get your referral link to refer new drivers to the Lyft platform and possibly get some bonus earnings for referring those drivers. Alright, there's that vehicle and devices area. If we select your vehicles, this is where you can see all the current vehicles that you have approved on the Lyft platform. You can also sign up for Lyft Express Drive from here if you'd like to, which is where you can rent a car to drive for Lyft. If we select AMP, the Lyft AMP is a light up device that you can put on your dashboard, and if your device is on and paired, you can see some settings here. If we select your recording devices, this is where you can see any dash cams that you've registered with Lyft. If we select order emblem and airport docs, if you ever need Lyft emblems for your vehicle, this is where you can go to order those. Alright, under the feedback and rewards area, if you select your feedback, this is where you can see all the feedback that passengers have provided about you, and you can also see your current rating at the top there. Also, if we select Lyft rewards, this is where you can see your current Lyft driver rewards status. Alright, under the account area, if you select personal info, this is where you can see your verified email address and phone number, also your shipping address. You can see what your name is displayed as, your profile photo. You can edit your gender here or any pronouns, and also there's an About Me section that you can edit. Now if we select pay and tax info, this is where you can set up Lyft Direct if you'd like to, which is where you get paid after every single ride. You can also set up Express Pay here. You can also edit the account that you want your weekly payouts sent to here. There's also the payment methods area where you can add a payment method. You can also edit any backup payment settings. And if you want to link a card to use the Upside app with the Lyft Driver app, you can do that here. There's also the tax area there where you can get any and all of your tax information. Now if we select documents, this is where you can see all of your driver documents and vehicle documents and if they've been approved or if you need to update them. If we select settings, here's where you have all your driver app settings. If we select navigation and sound, this is where you can choose your default navigation app. With Lyft, they have 4 navigation options. They have the Lyft Maps option, the Google Maps within the Lyft Driver app option, the separate Google Maps option, and the Waze option. And you can also toggle auto switch for the driver app to automatically switch to your default navigation app if you'd like it to. Also, there's the dark mode setting. Alright, if we select accessibility, this is where you have a couple of accessibility settings. If we select safety tools, this is where you can edit your share your location settings. You can also set emergency contacts here. And this is where you can enable ADT video emergency help if you'd like to. Alright, if we select the security center, this is where you can see the list of devices where you're logged in with Lyft, or again, and I'm on an iPhone. This is where you can turn on Face ID confirmation to protect any account changes. If we select that privacy option, there's a couple privacy settings and also some terms here. There's also the Get Help area. If we select Help Center, this is where you can get any and all help that you need from Lyft. There's some common help topics. And if you ever do need to chat with Lyft support, there's a chat button at the very bottom there. If we select the Learning Center, this is where you can see tutorials and also other information about driving for Lyft. And at the bottom there, if you want to log out of the driver app, you can do that from here. Alright, that's it for the Lyft Driver app basic functions and settings, and soon we'll be releasing an actual on-trip tutorial, so make sure you're subscribed so you see when that releases. If you're interested in either the Upside or Solo app, again, our referral links will be in the description. We also have a free newsletter you can sign up for, and that link is in the description. Thanks again for watching and drive safe. Thanks.